Stevie Eskenazi struck his maiden T20 Blast 100 but cruelly ended up on the losing team as Essex took an extraordinary roller coaster of a T20 Blast match by 2 wickets at Lord's. Middlesex was soon making the most of being asked to bat first, with Eskenazi immediately looking in very good touch, even though he has had a disappointing run so far in this season's competition. On this occasion, he was using the middle of his bat to very good effect while placing his shots with perfection, as he was soon dominating proceedings with his new opening partner Joe Cracknell, Paul Stirling having returned to Ireland. Eskenazi enjoyed being the senior partner clearly, and by the end of the 6 overs of power play, he had already accrued 42 runs himself, made out of a highly lucrative score of 56 without loss. Cracknell had made 14 at this stage, but he now began to find his range, even though he was perhaps never at his fluent best. In truth, he didn't need to be, as he and Eskenazi put on 80 runs for the first wicket. Cracknell departed for 29, leg before on the sweep to a quicker ball from Aaron Nijar. Eskenazi had reached his 50 off 29 balls and was not about to let up now, as he was joined by new man Daryl Mitchell, the overseas replacement for Stirling. And the Kiwi showed his potential by smashing Paul Walter into the stand as his new team took the total to 138 for 1. The partnership for the second wicket eventually realised 64 runs, with Eskenazi into the 80s and at the highest score of his T20 career. Mitchell was out for 29 at the end of the 16th over, driving his fellow countryman Jimmy Neesham to Michael Pepper at long on. All eyes were now on Eskenazi to see if he could reach 3 figures. He moved closer by swatting Sam Cook into the seats. John Simpson went the longer route but also cleared the rope, the total moving to 174 for 2 with 1 over left, and Eskenazi on strike with 98 runs to his name. He took a single off the first ball but had the strike back for the fourth. A top edge must have had his heart pounding, but the ball fell safe and he was back for 2 to the joy of everyone. His ton had come from 59 balls with 11 fours and 2 sixes. He ended on 102 out of his side's 183 for 2, a tough target for the Eagles to chase, but they started well as William Bottleman hit the second ball of the reply for 6. Adam Wheater then went after Blake Cullen as the visitors soon had 28 runs knocked off from 2 overs. Wheater then called for a 2, which was not on, and Bottleman was run out courtesy of Nick Gubbins' work in the field. Wheater would have wanted to put that behind him, but instead he was yorked in the next over by Stephen Finn. Essex up against it after securing a score of 57 for 2 from their power play. That became 90 for 2 at the halfway stage of the chase, Pepper starting to look that he really fancied the task at hand. He and Dan Lawrence did well to keep their side near enough the rate required as they added 67 for the third wicket in 8 overs. 67 more were wanted from 7 overs after Pepper skied a return catch to Green, the batsman on his way for 43, made from 32 balls. Lawrence was now joined by Neesham, the game in the balance with the target taken down to 49 off 5. Lawrence was timing his innings perfectly. His second maximum carried him to his 50, one which had occupied 31 balls and kept his side right in the hunt for a second successive victory. And when Neesham struck the last ball of the 18th over for 6, there appeared now to be only one winner. The Eagles soaring to a score of 168 for 3, but hold on. On 59, Lawrence somehow sent the ball down to third man, where Cullen held on expertly. 3 balls later, Neesham was also on his way back to the hutch, tucked up by Tom Helm, who, returning to the side, had delivered a crucial over at a crucial time, Essex now needing 9 runs from the final over. Mitchell was given the responsibility of bowling it, and with his first ball he removed Walter, who picked out Green in the deep, the fielder holding on well under pressure. Next ball, Ryan Tenduscarter had a swing and nicked to Simpson behind. 2 in 2, and now Essex needed 9 off 4 balls, and the game had remarkably swung back Middlesex's way. The third ball, though, went for 4. And the fourth saw Nija brilliantly caught by Nathan Souter. His reaction showed everyone what that wicket meant. Middlesex back on top again with 5 now needed off 2. That became 4 off the final ball, and unbelievably Simon Harmer, trying to turn to leg, got a thick outside edge. The ball then just evading short third man and running agonisingly to the rope. Having lost 5 wickets in the space of 9 balls, Essex had still got over the line just. A last ball win by 2 wickets, ending a quite extraordinary match, a result which leaves Middlesex at the bottom of the South Group, with the Eagles moving up the table to the edge of the qualifying spots.